Oh man, you guys, we've got a tough guy here. Throwing tridents at us. I think it's enchanted too. That's kind of cool. You see it? It's shimmering a little bit. All right. Oh, I should go get... You know what? Come on. Come on, you can come with me. Yeah. Yeah. I just don't want him to despawn, but I'm going to grab my fortune... Or no, my looting... Did you despawn? Oh, you're there. Okay. I want to grab my looting 5 sword so that we can get this trident maybe. Let's see. This thing. Okay, looting 5. Hi. Or maybe I want to keep him. It'd be cool to keep him. Nah. We already have a drowned. We'll take care of him. Oh, he's really hurting my armor. Okay. And no trident. Oh well. Hello everyone, Froe here for another Let's Play episode. Hopefully things are going well for you. This episode, I actually already got most of the footage done at this point. I did some caving and then just did a little bit of goofing off around the base too, so I'll show you all of that. It was actually really fun. And you guys really like to try to escape. I don't know why. Yeah, so my horde is getting rebuilt. I love it. I'm actually almost out of wheat. I have to get harvest some more from our giant field over there. I don't know what else we want to do this episode besides just mining and resource collection. Maybe we could do some building. That might be fun. Yeah, I think we could do some building. Maybe harvest some wheat too so that we can continue to grow our horde of mushroom cows. Oh, you don't want any wheat? What about... No, none of you guys? What about you? No, you've already bred? You, okay. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get started with showing you the mining and stuff. It was pretty fun. There they are. There they are. Okay, couple big ones. That's good. So we have... Oh, let me up. Okay, so we have looting 5 on our sword. We should get lots and lots of slime balls from this. We're at 11 so far. Oh, awesome. We're at over a stack. That's good. I really enjoy the act of like actually mining. Like I think it's a very relaxing activity. And it's also really rewarding, so I don't mind doing it. The one downside is though is I live in a mushroom biome. So I don't generally get a lot of mobs to fight while I'm caving unless I go to like the edges of the ocean, but then you face like so many mobs at once. Ooh, some iron. Like what I mean by that is since no mobs can spawn on a mushroom island, when you get to like the edge of one where the ocean meets the island itself, there's just going to be tons and tons of mobs because that's the only place they can spawn. So it leads to some pretty fun scenarios, but it can be a little bit hectic too, like slow moving to get through those parts of caving. Oh, that's kind of cool. Looks like I've been here before though. Got this awesome helmet. Then what's nice about it isn't necessarily the speed boost, but the respiration and aqua affinity. I think that's pretty nice combination to have without having to put it on there myself. Keep checking out this area. That's a giant ravine. Holy cow. And it's like a double ravine. They intersect right here. And my pickaxe is going to break soon. If you also notice, I got a lot of slime balls. So this has been a very productive trip. Granted, I do have looting 5. That helps. Yeah, it's pretty peaceful to go mining. I enjoy it. Holy cow. Let's see where this ravine heads out. Looks like it's on, like there's an opening right here and it looks like it's the island itself. I should probably mark it so I don't fall into here and die sometime in the future. Oh yeah. So let's just maybe put like a little barrier around here so I don't fall in. That would be pretty easy to fall into. Cool. Let's find home. Where are we? We're just getting done with our mining trip. Got some goodies here. This is the second trip I took today. Okay, so I have been here before, obviously, but that means that I've like that wooden pillar right there is from when, like, episode 2, when I explored the entire island to try to find a place to settle down for good. Let's see, so that's east, which means that's north. And we kind of want to go south, so let's go south for a little bit. Because we're on the south side of the island here. I want to build a giant watchtower, kind of not in the middle of the island, but kind of close to our base. So when I do go on adventures like this, I don't get lost at all. I can always just be like, oh, there's the tower. So that's where home is. We still heading south? Yeah, so that's east. Oh, that's east, and this is north. Right, so that's west. South is this way. Oops. So I guess one other goal I have for my videos, because I'm trying to improve them, obviously. One other goal I have is I noticed last episode and perhaps the episode prior to that, I scripted it too much. Like I thought about what I wanted to say, and I tried to record a clip like 2 or 3 or even 4 times, sometimes the same one over and over again until I got it the exact way I wanted. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I think that type of style belongs in my Let's Plays every once in a while, but I think it's important to show a little bit more of me just kind of playing the game and doing little things like mining. And now we're going to go and smelt this stuff. So I'll throw all of our ores and stuff we got from our mining trip into the furnace quick. Just before we do that, this is everything I've gone. So quite a lot of good stuff. A little bit of iron too. The big one I really am happy about is the slime balls. Let's see. Let's grab all of our iron and our gold. So how many stacks is this? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So almost 14 and a half stacks. That's pretty good. Pop all this stuff on in. We don't have a lot of fuel though, I don't think. Just a single coal block. Yeah, let's add some more fuel to that too. Just do this. Just a little bit. It does burn through coal pretty quickly though. Awesome, and then I already have a whole bunch of iron smelted up actually too. We can actually make a whole iron block, which is pretty cool. Let's do that. I always like to craft them one whole block at a time. I think it's I don't know, it's just something really satisfying about it. And we need all this iron for what we're gonna be doing today. I think we're gonna try to fight the Wither at some point. I'm not sure when, but it'd be kind of neat to finally get a beacon somewhere around here. I'm not sure where we'll put it either. Alright, so while that's running, I also wanted to go through my armor here and pick out a set of leather gear that has like really good speed, like 14%. I think that's better. Yeah, that's better than what we have currently. I want to make like a just around the home, around the base type of gear. Ooh, that's pretty good. Ooh, that's pretty good. I've been stockpiling. Ooh. That's not very good actually, unfortunately, because it doesn't have a huge speed boost. What else? I know we got a really good helmet, and I put it right. No, not that's a pretty good helmet, but not that one. Where is it? Right here. We got that on today's mining trip. So anything else that's really good? So obviously both of those are pretty decent. 8. That's not too good. 12%. Okay, that's pretty darn good. We have any mending ones? Oh, yep, right there. No, these aren't very good. So we got 14% for the boots, but we need to get mending for those too. If at all possible. And their fire protection, we don't want that. We want ooh, depth strider is pretty good. We want that. We want protection 4 and unbreaking. So we might have to get rid of those. But we also need mending. Do we have any of those? No, I don't see any mending boots, which is just fine. Let's get some of these combined up. So we know for sure that we want to get rid of, where's my grindstone? Yeah, we want to get rid of the fire protection and unbreaking. So now we can go ahead and put on the protection 4. That's what we want. So 14% speed boost, that's pretty good. We want the mending and the 12%. That's already a perfect pair of pants. I don't think we need to change those. We need 17 levels for this, for the 9% speed boost. So we'll come over here, drop off an item, and I changed this up a little bit too, so it should work a little bit better. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe I didn't fix it fully yet. The timing is a little bit hard to do. Okay, almost there. We'll do a button press this time. There we go. 17. Come back over here. And we want you first and then you. Perfect. Yeah, that's not bad. If you add it all up, that's 26. Gonna be about 36 almost, because it's about 10%. If we're rounding, so that'll be about 36, and then another 9 is about 45% speed boost. So that's not bad. 10, 20, yeah, 28. So this is a little bit. This is actually going to be not as good. We could keep that almost. Just put on their gear. I got tired of having that bed just out in the open, so I made a little automatic secret entrance that opens up when it's nighttime with a nighttime detector right there, and then I can just sleep. And once it's morning, like that, then I can just come through this door. It's not done yet. I still want to make that door automatically open and close, but it's pretty cool. Ooh, what's down here? Ooh, a legendary spider and some mobs and stuff. Whole bunch of mobs down there. I've been changing. Oh, I've been slightly editing the config of the RPG data pack to make it so that the rate of which they spawn is a little bit different. So I decreased. Ooh, a legendary Enderman. Let's fight him. I decreased the rate at which the mobs will spawn in general from 5% to 2%. And then I also, oh yeah, he's pretty strong. I also decreased the chance of like the lower level legendary mobs from spawning. Oh man, he actually might hit me. I'm gonna eat up quick. So what that means is like not only is it less likely for there to be a RPG mob that spawns, but it's also less likely that one of them will be a run away. It's less. Oh, he got me. What? How did he get me? I was in the water. Uh-oh. Man, that stinks. Oh, at least I got it on camera. That means we have to get rid of one of our gears here. What did I have for boots? Now I had this and this. Did I have chain boots and they broke? Is that what happened? Unless I'm just missing them. To be fair, we will leave all the leather ones, since I wasn't wearing them or using them at the time. We'll just leave those guys at out of the drop, and we'll just drop these 3 and then also my 3 tools. Hopefully we don't lose this guy. This is a pretty cool weapon to have. But let's go and do it. We're going to turn the volume down just a little bit. I also realized that the Enderman was really loud, so I apologize for that. Let that run for a little while here, and then go ahead and watch the show. Awesome. So, I wonder what item we're going to get here. I need to put soul sand down here so that the items come up quicker. And what was it? Oh, well, it's honestly not that big of a deal that we lost that one. Of all of the items that we lost, that was the one that I care the least about. So, I guess that's kind of good. But what death number is that now? Where is it going to be on here? Whoa. 500 fish caught. Wow. 7 days played. Holy cow. 26 deaths. Yeah. So that was death number 26. Man. Kind of stinks. Gotta be more careful. We'll add that to the list of items that we need to lay to rest. It's not named, which is kind of lame, but oh well. Now we need to find a replacement helmet. So, and boots too, I guess, as well. Man, that stinks. Like, those are pretty good boots. That's actually a pretty good pair. We might go with those. That's pretty good. I don't think we'll get much better than that. I don't remember what they were at, like 9% before. The nice thing about the legendary gear. So wait, yeah, how did those boots break? Because I thought they were legendary, so doesn't that mean they're unbreakable? Yeah, so I went back and rewatched all the footage I took, and the boots definitely did not break. So I'm not sure where they went. I must have lost them when I died in the water and they floated away somewhere and I didn't find them in time. So I guess that kind of stinks. But other than that, the mining trip in that little adventure was really fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So last episode, we did start a new tradition where every time I throw an egg, if we get 4 chicks from it instead of just one normal one, then the next episode will go to the end. So I have I have 3 eggs here with us. Let's go ahead and throw them. And we got no chicks at all from them. But yeah, if we would have gotten just 4 chicks from one of those eggs, then next episode would go to the end. I like that idea because the end is like the last major gate we have in terms of content. So spending some time playing the game normally before we go there, I think is a really good idea. Let's see. We make another stack of iron blocks. I think we can. Again, this is like my favorite thing to do is just make one solid stack at a time. Super satisfying. We should have enough now for a beacon if we go that route this episode, which we might do. It'd be fun to fight the nether, or fight the wither, not the nether. It would be fun. We'll see though. Aha! So I wanted to spend some time talking about our project list now. So far we have started the mob farm and the EXP farm, the nether portal room, storage room, and Death Island. Those are all different projects we've started. And those are the ones I think we can probably get done between now and our world tour at episode 25. These other projects like the graveyard, and I have a really good idea for the graveyard. I just kind of have to buckle down and get started with it. And other things like the tree farm are kind of just, they're not huge on the to-do list, so that's why I haven't gone to them. I'm fine with just planting saplings over by the cow farm and using that space, but eventually I want to get everything on this list done. So the next couple episodes here, I think it's going to be 9 until episode 25. We are going to spend some time just working on the to-do list, and we might not even do any new projects until then. We'll see. It'll just depend on if I have any good ideas or not. So let's start with picking out a project to do for today. You know, finishing up the nether portal room might be a good idea. That'd actually be really fun since that's still fresh in our memory, so we might want to get that done. And I think all we have to do at this point is fix up the redstone a little bit and work on the aesthetic. Between episodes, I did work a little bit on laying some ground around here in the sacrificer so that I could get some terraforming done there. In terms of the build for today, obviously we want to build up the pillars a little bit. The floor is done, I think. We need to add details into the pillars, like more banners and maybe some shelves like a spruce trapdoor. My favorite little trick is to use those for decorating. They go, oh, I don't have an axe. They go really well with almost anything. Like even here, even the purple and the yellow, it fits well here with the white, the bone blocks. But yeah, the ceiling, I don't know. Maybe a glass dome would be cool. And it'll be a similar style to what the sacrificer and what the future storage room will look like too. I think it's a pretty good theme. You guys gave me good feedback on it too, so I feel comfortable enough to continue using it. So I'm going to get started here. I want to finish this redstone too, because right now the second portion doesn't work. Only the first one. But yeah, the little tunes are kind of cool too. I got to finish the wiring here. So since we're running a little bit low on time, I figured I'd probably do most of this building off camera, unfortunately. I think there needs to be one higher. Yeah. But basically, it's not going to be too big of a build at this point. I don't have like huge grand plans, so this does need to be higher. And so do these ones then, I'm guessing. I guess if I want to base it off of there. I think they do need to be taller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, those need to be one higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think 9 high is what we want to go with. And I didn't bring any scaffolding. I guess one trick I've learned from several other YouTubers, I'm sure you've heard about this too, is odd numbers are like your best friend when it comes to building. So 9 tall, 3 wide. I think it's like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
15 blocks wide. Like everywhere I go, I use odd numbers because it's so much more convenient to build that way. And I actually remember a time when nether portals had to be 2 wide only. So they had to be an even number. And those were dark times. I'm glad they made the change to what they are now. I wanted to try quartz too on this build. We got some blocks of quartz with us. We might need to make them into slabs though for this one part. We'll try that. How do I make that? Ooh, chisel looks pretty good too. We'll maybe make one of those. Okay. I obviously this is all just a work in progress, so don't hold your breath. It obviously doesn't look good yet. Yeah, but maybe soon I can make it look decent. Yeah. I kind of like that color scheme a little bit too. Maybe we get rid of the jagginess just a little bit. Yeah. I think we can make it work. Which one should we go with? I like this one. It makes it feel like it's a little bit more curved. And this one's pretty good too, though. I think I'm leaning towards that one. It's a little bit better. Let's go ahead and just, let's try to replicate that here. So it was 1, 2, 3. Okay. So it's 3, and then 1 on the other side. 3, 1 on the other side. And then in the middle, we have some stripped birch logs and sandstone. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Maybe we'll get rid of the sandstone and maybe put a lantern there in the future, but for now we'll keep it. We can also put these, or 3 high there, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. I think these look really good too on the pillars. They make it a little bit more detailed and break it up a little bit. Ooh, actually, before we do this, we should put an arch here. I think that would be cool. What kind of arch do we want? Probably birch wood. Yeah, we'll try that. And it's gonna be a small one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Go right here, maybe. Oh, like that. And do we have any? Maybe we'll try sandstone to bridge the gap. That might. Yeah, you're gonna lay an egg for me? No. Okay. This is how it's going so far. Not too bad. Definitely a little rough around the edges, but it's getting there. Okay, yep, that's the way we want it, and nope, not that way. Is this the same way? No. How do I place this one? Like that, okay, and then a gold block. Cool, so we have a little bit of a hallway. I'm not sure if I like the staircase right away. We might want it to block back almost. Maybe diorite would look good here. It's a nice and bright block, and we already have it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. So then it's not quite it's a little bit less harsh of a transition between the two. Yeah, I'm trying to add some curves to the build and arches. This looks pretty good. It's kind of hard to do like a diagonal arch, but I think it looks pretty darn good actually. Kind of. Minus the crafting bench, of course. The only problem is well, maybe we could use stairs for some of it. I mean, let's maybe try that. It's a little bit blocky looking is what I'm getting at. Let's see, maybe we could put upside down stairs here and there. Oh, that's gonna be hard to place. Like this, maybe. And then break that and just put a normal half slab there. And maybe stairs like, oh gosh, this? No, that won't work. Need a normal block there. Is that how it was? Yeah. Maybe put one right here. This might look good. Oh, but it's got to be 1 block higher than I think. Hey, you know what? That actually doesn't look too terrible. I don't know though. It's a little bit cluttered. Like it adds a little bit too much clutter to the build, I think. That's not bad. Right here's maybe the best view. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We'll keep it for now. Maybe it'll grow on us. Yeah, it's okay. Gotta build a fence gate for this so that they stop escaping. I don't know why they like to get out so much. It's like they're afraid of me or something. I don't know why. Really weird. You guys have that problem too? Like your cows and animals are like your livestock are scared of you? It doesn't make sense. I've never done anything to hurt these cows in particular. Just like their moms and dads and uncles and aunts, I guess. Oh gosh. Okay, so we're also getting a lot of eggs. And boom. Nope, okay. No chickens. Alright, no more messing around. I finished the portal room for today. I think we could probably cross it off our project list. I like how it turned out. Let's go take a look. It's not too fancy or anything like that. And I also need to figure out a way to get up here. So that'll be a later project though. Those usually I put those on my back burner because they're a little bit less fun to do. So here's what it looks like. It's pretty good. I don't know if I like the upside down stairs there. I might change that a little bit, but I think it's got like a pretty good feel to it. It has a similar color scheme to the Sacrificer 2.0, and it'll eventually look kind of like the storage room too once we get that built up. If you guys like this, if you don't like it though, let me know so that I don't copy it over there and make that mistake. But I think I like it well enough to continue with it. The only thing I didn't really get done was this redstone is not hooked up. This side is though with the little tune, but this side I have to rewire because I broke it while I was building this. Anyways, I like how the arches turned out. These ones were a little bit challenging because they're over a diagonal. So that's why they're a little bit blocky, but I think they look pretty good still. And then we got sandstone in the ceiling with quartz, and then diorite with a skylight. I like that. We put some banners over here. Those are the only places I put them. Is if I tried other spots, but it's just a little too cluttered feeling, so I only left them there. And then we got these awesome balconies so that we could overview our entire base from here. I like that. You haven't noticed, I did that on the Sacrificer too. I think having my builds up on top of a mountaintop like this and then having areas to look outside, I think that's cool. I mean, that's what you would do if this was like a real mountaintop out in the real world, so why not do it here too? Anyways, let me know what you think about the portal room. I think it turned out okay. Obviously, in the future, I'm going to have to go back and touch it up a little bit, probably add some more details here and there, and especially as we get better at building and stuff. But we can go and take that off our project list for today. I don't know what I'm going to replace it with, though. Man, what could I replace it with? Well, I'm trying to get all my projects done. You know what, actually? I think we're going to keep it on the project list. Yeah, we're going to keep it on the project list until we get like a path all the way out there and an entryway, and we get the whole grass area covered too. So still a little bit more to do, but we got most of it done. Oh yeah, and the redstone. So yeah, definitely can't remove it yet. Anyways, guys, I think we're going to end the episode here for today. So thank you for watching. I do have a couple eggs that we could throw, and still not going to the end. I hope that we get there soon. I want to get shulker boxes. Man, that just changes the whole game for you. I wanted to say, hopefully you guys enjoyed the slightly different video style I did today. It was a little bit slower paced than like last episode. So hopefully it was still interesting. Let me know what you guys think of the new style. It was fun. I think I'm going to mix it up a little bit and do a combination of like what we did last episode and this one. I think both of them work really well for this Let's Play. But I'll love your feedback on it too if you have any thoughts. Other than that, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. Have a nice one. Stay safe. Don't eat too much candy. If you do, brush your teeth. And of course, eat lots of peanut butter because it's the best food ever. All right, bye.